I don't know who the hell's going to come on vacation to this world, buddy, but
it's something to look at. This is a reality show. Okay, yeah. We're on season 2023.
The ground the team has made to progress to where we stand today is landmark. People. Look at them. Look at the people. That never believed in Series S power. Look at them now. Where did they end up? That's right. The trash pile of history. Unknowns that achieved nothing personally. We don't need those types of deadweights to the program. Series S power. This is a shining light of hope for all to see. Yet we bear the light to guide those weary souls into their own soul's keep. This is Series S power. Series S power. And everything that has happened had needed to happen. Because that is the way of things. The way of things determines how we the team progress. We the team. We have the focus and determination that leads to goals be achieved. We have the focus. The competition never had the focus. Never had the determination. Look at us now. Look how we stand tall. My kings of dominion. My halls of heroes. Look at where we stand today. A tear yes in our eyes from the pain we have endured. Look at what has been done, yet look at what has been achieved. We are so much greater than is known. We stand as rulers of the console galaxy. We stand as emperors. Yet look at the poor grub that complains before you. You're not afraid of a grub. No need. Steady as she goes. Let us guide the integrated NPU into position to allow the release of the plastic box to provide exciting new AI features to users and customers. This day, this ship is called Excellence. No one can stop us now.
So really, take any game you can think of. Take Call of Duty. Take State of Decay 2. Take Valheim. Take Power World. Take games that you need to do certain things to sort of get ahead. Do you want to spend 20 hours watching and listening to YouTube videos to learn strategy? Or do you just want to say, hey Siri, show me something about the game that I'm playing that can get me ahead? And Siri Bixby or Cortana just leads you through the steps. And it's not just those couple of games, it's every single game. You're playing that game and it's a strategy game, you keep losing. You ask Bixby, Cortana, Siri, help me win now. What do I do to win now? And then you do it. So that's helping you game. That's a direct link. Now, at this point, you have an expansion slot for memory. The NPU could probably go in to an expansion slot. If it's on board, it's on board. It'll cost more. The price of a Raspberry Pi, no doubt. The thing is cheaper, I think, when they put it in on a warehouse level, on a factory level, installing these things on board, having them built in. So we'll see. The price could go up. The price may not be absorbed. It may be a more expensive, buy $100 console, but you get all these features that you wouldn't ordinarily have. And plus, on a global sense, you'd be ahead of the curve. You're presenting a plastic box that's not your ordinary plastic box. And yes, you could have a Series S, you could have a Series X that has these features. Sort of thing. So, it could be third-party dongle. It could be a number of different things and avenues that can be pursued. But, bet your bottom dollar. Users and customers and clients out there want to use an NPU. They're going to want to use the Copilot Plus PC attachment for whatever they're doing. There's going to be a heated desire for it. And because you can't see the Don Mattrick moment failed because Don Mattrick was introducing something that was already part of a dongle for the PS4. The PS4 and the PS3 offered that TV connectivity. You can connect the TV. That was already offered for multiple years. There was nothing new with the Kinect. The camera was offered on the PlayStation competitor's device. I'll have to check, but cameras you could get on your computer, you could get on your PlayStation, you could get cameras. There's nothing too new about that. Well, there's camera games. Well, camera games, that's a bit experimental. There was nothing really new about what he was offering. This is something that really is fairly new. Now, you have AI, or what's termed as AI, as a catch-all term that can mean human intervention dressed up as a machine intervention. So when human intervention stuffs up, we just blame the system and say, okay, a robot did it. Nevertheless, AI intervention on this platform looks new, looks fresh. The nature of this integration looks novel, and I think that's the step going forward is how do you put two and two together? How do you put towards, and that's the story of the plastic box, has always been innovation on a software level, DirectX being implemented into a plastic box, stepping around Japanese programmers, stepping around all their emulation programs and using DirectX straight from PC to console, from port to port, from DirectX to DirectX. It's an innovation. That's why it broke ground. And everything looked better on the OG. Everything performed remarkably better. It was just like you wouldn't believe. Everything looked better. Everything was remarkably better. You were one of the cool kids to have your Xbox. You're one of the cool kids in the know. Now how do you present? Now, I've got my next gen console, and I want to buy a language pack for Call of Duty for $20 that I can talk to Cortana and ask Cortana to educate me about Call of Duty, so I get to learn how to be a better player. And it gets installed into an encrypted hard drive partitioned on my console's internal drive, or a USB hard drive that's attached. My choice, my data, my way, my accountability. My data has nothing to do with the third party, has nothing to do with the middleman, has nothing to do with the family store, has nothing to do with the big corporate. It's all on the user having their way with their choices with their data. And so now they can start to export that data onto their own PC and use that data because it's their data, they own it. And so there'd be a drive for users to start picking up these things, these plastic boxes with the NPUs, and actually start gathering data through using these things, and start to build data sets they can sell and they can offer to the community data set market. It's not a gamble. It's a technological innovation that you look at introducing to the market. It's something. It's your best step forward now. That the market is seeking products that are novel and that are just a bit different, just a bit better than the last product. I mean, you can't have a market that just provides the same homogenized product. This product's different. It's a market mover. It's a first mover advantage. It's a whole different thing. That explains the history of the DirectX box, that it is a marvel, it is an innovation, that's where it arrived from, and here we now step on the precipice of another innovation that will lead the plastic box forward. Series S power. We can't be stopped.